Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kanai. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute. This is usual for me. I gotta change that. But I pulled you an oracle card, and I already did a spread, but I think I want to do something different. So I'll read the oracle card because I don't know the meanings of these cards. I ain't never read a book. And then I'll do a spread on camera, and then I'm gonna read the spread that I already had. I wrote notes too, so. Okay, so Gemini, you got Deer of Delta. See that? The Deer of Delta. And if you can hear the in the background, I have Delta waves playing. So maybe this has something to do with sleep or healing while you sleep or something. Um, it says, without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level because the real you is always empowered and protected by the light. Let me see. Do I want to read any more? It is a few pages. I think I'm gonna read a little bit more. Bear with me. Some things can only happen when we let go at the deepest inner level. Regenerative healing is one of them. Shamans of old understood that to obtain transformational awareness, one has to sever themselves from the world as one knows it, to unlearn what one once knew, to be reborn. In that rebirth, a new understanding and vitality, clarity, and purpose can emerge. The shamanic realm is the realm of the delta brainwave, the state of deep sleep. Here, one is completely unconscious. There is temporary paralysis at this level, which allows for the deepest healing and renewal. Here, the gateway to the universal mind is entered, and the precious recalibrating treasures of healing are gained. In Delta, we surrender completely to a great, powerful intelligence far beyond our understanding. At 0 hertz to 4 hertz, delta waves are the slowest and most stabilizing of the brain waves. This is the state in which the body recovers from injury and the brain has a chance to check off its list of deferred repairs and healing and restore optimal function. This includes the capacity to learn and the healthy functioning of the immune system, physically and also emotional. Well, yeah, I got that. I'm gonna get to that later. Physically and also emotionally, we are not contaminated or confused by the emotional or psychic workings of the world around us. This oracle brings guidance that the healing you need cannot come from logical sources, but require a deep letting go and restructuring from within. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I'm just picking all that up and y'all reading. Consider what practices and people could help facilitate this process in your life. Consider consider how you may value and encourage deep restorative sleep and regular retreats as part of your lifestyle. The Greek nymph Thygit called upon her beloved goddess Artemis, ooh, that's me, to protect her from unwanted advances from a powerful suitor. And so maybe y'all feel like y'all been getting attacked or you might not be aware of it. That's not gonna be for everybody. It will be different for everybody. In response, the goddess transformed Teget, I hope I'm saying her name right, into a doe, a deer, so she would be safe from harm. Teget teaches us that we can become vulnerable like the gentle deer in the spiritual sanctuary of our devotion, protected by a greater source. There is no need to become aggressive or harsh to defend ourselves from the aggression of another. We can let go and allow ourselves to be held. This is a way to ward off negativities without needing to disconnect from the softness and grace. Even if you are dealing with intense negativities from a particularly powerful opponent, Deer of Delta encourages you to call for spiritual intervention with complete confidence in the grace that will instantly and consistently be bestowed. Your strength and power can flow from your spiritual connection. If you have been advised to toughen up, you are encouraged to instead remain true to yourself and find your strength within. There's also a healing process. Okay, so I guess I'll read that. The healing process says be seated somewhere comfortable. If you are a visual person, you can follow the visualization below, allowing the symbols to enter into your soul without having to analyze or interpret them. You are more of a if you are more of a feeling person, read the description below aloud. Noticing any emotions or sensations that arise as you do so, and allowing them to soak into your soul without needing to analyze. I need to slow down. I'm reading fast. Or interpret them. To prepare yourself, connect consciously with your breath as it flows in and out. Allow the breath to become deeper and more complete, calming and centering you in the present moment. You may place a hand over your heart. I'm smiling because I took forever to do y'all read. You may place a hand over your heart to connect with your inner essence. Relax. Allow yourself to become receptive at a heart level, open and willing to take in symbolic nourishment to empower, protect, and heal you. When you are ready, read the visualization or fill the following description. Obviously, y'all can't read it because I got the book, so I mean. But I mean, y'all can always go on YouTube and uh, type in delta waves, and it'll pop up and scroll and click on whatever one suits you. It says you are at the edge of a green forest, so this is where you're supposed to be visualizing. You are at the edge of a green forest on a mild spring day. Sunlight filters softly through a canopy, creating a golden haze. A small clearing is illumined by a diffused light. There, a sweet doe gently nuzzles at some grasses. She is peaceful and intent upon her task. The scene exudes a feeling of tranquility. You see that tranquility as a field of energy, and it is a protective bubble of light that encapsulates the deer and keeps her safe. You have the sense that even though she may appear to be alone, she is protected by an invisible field of grace. Despite her apparent vulnerability, you feel safety and power around Spirit Deer. She survives and thrives whilst being in her own true nature. Rest in this visualization, I can't even speak, or feeling for as long as you choose. If you wish to do so, allow that feeling of gentleness and safety to emerge from within your own heart and envelop you in a bubble of protective spiritual light. As you drift into deeper rest or even sleep, when you are ready to emerge, place both hands at your heart. Allow yourself time to fully enter the here and now. Ground and hydrate yourself. You have completed your healing task. So I hope that helps somebody. And the number on this is 26, which reduces to a 8. So that definitely 8 has something to do with power, maybe focused. Um, 8 would be a double of 4, so it would definitely be maybe something intense. I don't know why I wanted to say the power of love, because I do believe y'all got an 8 out here and y'all spread. And this y'all got 2 8s actually. And one of the 8s I see is it's talking about the power of love. The other 8 is like the power of abundance, but we'll get into that later. Um, Possibly you're dealing with jealousy, or maybe you've had some jealous feelings yourself. Um, Maybe someone needs to be unconditional, and there could be something about a secret or a new way of thinking or communicating. But let's get into the spread. I'm gonna do the spread, and then I'm gonna read the spread I did off of camera, and I'm gonna read my notes because I like to write notes and keywords and stuff. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, what can you tell me that's going on with Gemini? What's Gemini's current energy? What is their current energy? What did I get? The Temperance. So, okay, right now maybe some of you feel like you had one foot on the ground. Um, Maybe you're refraining from something, maybe old habits, or maybe you're learning some type of lesson. Look at this card. Maybe you've been trying to incorporate uh multiple things, resources perhaps, um, whatever you have available to you. Because the Temperance card talks about alchemy, which is creating something with everything that you have available to you. It also talks about agreements. It could be some type of contract, perhaps. But I'm gonna see what that is. Okay, so that's y'all energy. Y'all in the Temperance energy. So maybe y'all just feeling balanced and also it could be some type of healing taking place. Spirit. What's what steps should they take? What steps should Gemini take? The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords could definitely talk about family. Um, it doesn't have to be. It also talks about betrayal, being stabbed in the back. But it's a 10, so it's like the ultimate betrayal. The 3 would kind of be like a betrayal. The 10 would be like the ultimate betrayal. Maybe this is something that you did or somebody did to you. It also could be the end of some type of betrayal, perhaps, and moving on to something new. Holy Spirit, guardian angels. Who and what is surrounding this? Okay, so it definitely has something to do with balance because the Two of Pentacles that came out. That's talking about like juggling, but it also could be talking about doing a balancing act. Um, Perhaps maybe you have two sources of income or you're juggling your finances. It could even be saying that maybe mentally, you know, maybe you're wavering. Maybe one moment, you could be feeling good, and then the next moment, you probably could be feeling a little agitated, perhaps. Can you clarify this temperance for me, Holy Spirit? So I get a better idea what this is. Oh, so some of y'all could be refraining from sex. I definitely see that in the spread as well that I already did for y'all. Because the Ace of Wands came out to clarify the Temperance card. The Ace of Wands could speak of like the Kundalini energy, which is like the sexual energy, the energy that starts at the base of your spine. Um, so maybe some of you guys are refraining from sex, perhaps, or whatever. I don't know. You know better than I do. It could also talk about Temperance and the Ace of Wands together. It's giving me more so like you're trying to conserve whatever energy you have, or maybe that's what you need to do. But this is the energy you're in, so I'm feeling like maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're refraining from engaging in certain activities. Um, Also, I don't know for me because I always try to not compare the way I read, but I do watch tarot. So when I watch other readers, I be like, I don't get the same energy or pick up the same energy the way they do when they read similar cards. For me personally, I see the Temperance as like the magician almost because they're both about like manifesting things. So maybe you're trying to manifest a new beginning. Spirit, tell me more about this Ten of Swords. What's this Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords. The Emperor. Hmm. The Ten of Swords and the Emperor. So for somebody, this could be. I mean, I am reading for a lot of people. I don't know everybody I'm reading for. So Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. And if something does resonate, you take what part does. But what I'm getting with this Ten of Swords, maybe somebody, if you're a feminine energy, maybe you felt betrayed by uh, a baby father or a husband. Um, if you're a masculine, maybe you feel like maybe you've betrayed somebody. It was the ultimate betrayal, because this also could be a divine masculine, which is like a twin flame. It doesn't have to be. You could be a divine person and not be in a twin flame connection. Um, Also, maybe somebody felt like they were either betrayed by some type of authority figure, like a father, a boss. Um, I hope nobody passed, because the Ten of Swords can also be saying like somebody's dead. But we don't do that over here. We don't claim that. We don't promote that. Those aren't the right words, but you get what I'm saying. I think it's irresponsible for any reader to suggest a death. However, if that's what we pick up, that's what we pick up. So maybe somebody lost somebody, or you could have even been feeling betrayed by a boss figure. It could be a boss figure, authority, like I said. Spirit, tell me more about this Two of Pentacles, please. I took all this time and I ain't said nothing. The Two of Pentacles and the Death card. Okay. So for somebody, this could be a marriage for someone, perhaps. It could be a baby father. You could be a baby father. Um, and even if you're a feminine energy or a woman, because we all carry both masculine and feminine, you could be a woman in the masculine energy. Gemini is actually a masculine sign. So I mean, it makes sense. But I feel like some of you could actually be juggling, maybe, like I said, it could be finances. The Death card came out to clarify the Two of Pentacles. I see the Death card as a pregnant woman. So for somebody, this could be an actual pregnancy. And maybe somebody's feeling betrayed. Maybe they became a father they didn't want to be. Also, the Death card talks about starting a new chapter. It also talks about like evaluating your life, uh and looking to see what's dead, like what you need to cut out, what no longer serves you, what's not growing in your life. Maybe you're trying to balance out the things that are worth saving, and you're balancing the opposite as well, the things that no longer serve you, the things that maybe have decayed in your life. Decay, there we go. Whatever is decayed in your life. Like I said, for some of you, this could be dealing with work. It could be a boss. This could be a baby father. You could be the baby father. You could even be a baby mother in your masculine energy. But the Emperor talks about structure. It's like Saturn. It talks about knowing when to take control. Holy Spirit. Oh, the magician at the bottom. That's y'all right there, Gemini. So maybe you are working on yourself with this magician at the bottom. You definitely could be working on yourself. You could be trying to manifest something. But the magician also says, you have the skills, the tools, and the power within you to manifest whatever it is that you want. As within, so without, as above, so below. And then there's an 8 on top, which is a magic. I just noticed that. And this Two of Pentacles card, I never noticed that. This particular deck with the two pentacles, it looks like an 8 as well. So maybe it's been some type of loop that you've been in. You know, maybe something's been like ongoing. It's like a never-ending story. And again, this could be just mental. It could be a mental thing. It doesn't have to be physical, but I'm feeling like it could be all of the above. Above, that's not a word, above. Um, Holy Spirit, who did I say who around surrounding this energy? I think I did say that. I think I did. Holy Spirit, what can Gemini do to get in alignment with whatever it is that they're seeking? What can they do? Come on, cards. What can Gemini do? Now, when I'm off camera and I just be reading for myself, I be on point with everything. As soon as I get on camera, I be like, oh my God, what this mean? And I really don't even need the cards, but you know. Okay. So this could have something to do with a child. The Ace of Cups flew out and it hit the floor, and I picked my shit up off the floor. Some readers don't. I do. Um, but the Ace of Cups could talk about. It could talk about a few things. Because I asked what you could do. So this could actually be saying, love yourself, self love, put more love into yourself. It also could be saying use your intuition because the Ace of Cups also could represent psychic abilities. For me, it could be saying use your intuition. Um, but most importantly, I'm feeling love yourself with this Ace of Cups. You know, because when you love yourself, you can love other people. You deserve love. The justice is at the bottom. So I feel like with the justice at the bottom, most of the time, you know, the justice card could represent. It didn't come out, so I mean, I'm just speaking off the top of my dome. But the justice card could be saying, you know, maybe somebody has a court case, and usually if it comes out in the reading, it would be saying that. Well, it depends, but most of the time when it comes out, it's saying that if you do have a court case you're fighting, that everything will go good. But I'm getting with this justice card at the bottom that is saying there needs to be balance. I definitely said that, didn't I, with that temperance card? And then I did. But also, what I'm getting is with this justice card, it is universal. The universe is going to make something right, or it is. It also could stand for karma. Can you clarify this Ace of Cups for me? Damn, I be going over. I ain't even get into my notes. Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you so much. The Seven of Swords. Oh, y'all got a few sevens out here too, and we're gonna get into this spread that I already did. This Seven of Swords, hmm. Did somebody have a love affair? Somebody could have been cheating on somebody, perhaps. I don't know why I got that. Somebody could have been cheating on somebody. The Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords could be like somebody lying, cheating, stealing. It doesn't have to be that, but that is the meaning of it. It also could be saying move in silence, you know. It doesn't always have to be a negative connotation associated with a particular card just because it's a challenging card. It could be saying move in silence, you know, be quiet with your moves. But it could also be saying that somebody's lying about something. Maybe somebody lied about a child. And I don't know why that would come up for that particular question when I asked what you should do. Maybe not lie. I don't fucking know. Maybe it also could be saying don't lie about who you really love. Because the Ace of Cups could actually represent true love. So it could be saying that as well, you know. Um, Ace of Cups could also represent a love affair. That's why I was getting with this Seven of Swords. It could be saying something about Shit, a sneaky link maybe. What I'm getting with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Well, personally, I don't feel like you gotta, divulge all of your business to other people and let people know who you're dating. But I do feel like, there is a level of honesty and integrity one should have, and also practice. Um, so take it how it resonates with you, Gemini. Then I see the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. It's about somebody working hard for something. Maybe somebody been working hard lying or something. Spirit, what's this Seven of Swords? Please and thank you. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands could be saying relocating. It definitely could be saying like somebody relocating. With the Knight of Wands could also be somebody that's like in and out. Like they there for a good time and not a long time. And I'm sure y'all heard that saying before, but that's what it is. Somebody, and then this Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So somebody could have been having like one night stands, perhaps. Take it how it resonates. This could be you or somebody else. And also, like I said earlier, the story will be different for everybody. And I really don't want to make it like personal because I know that multiple people will be watching this. Perhaps, I don't know. That's why I'll be putting these readings out. I was like, don't nobody watch this shit. Um, yeah, so for somebody, this could just be saying, if you do relocate or if you're going after like some type of business opportunity, perhaps it could be saying, keep your moves hidden, silent, something like that. But I'm getting, and then the Empress is at the bottom. So this could be a married couple. This could also be a divine counterpart. This could also be somebody's parents. It doesn't have to be. The Empress at the bottom, and then the Emperor. They both could be your energy, your masculine and feminine energy. Maybe there needs to be a balance between both. Every human being on the planet should balance both, because you don't want to be just masculine or just feminine, because it kind of becomes toxic after a while. With the masculine energy, if you're too masculine, then you might be too authoritative. You could be somebody who it has to be your way all the time, and you won't take any advice or not even advice. You kind of like tyrant, kind of, like macho. And then with that Empress, if you're too feminine, it could be saying like mothering issues, a smother mother, perhaps. Um, it could even be saying issues surrounding somebody's the way they raise a child. But mostly I'm getting from this is somebody could have made a child. I'm gonna just be honest. Somebody definitely could have made a child. They could have cheated on somebody and made a child. And it could be somebody that sleeps around. I don't know. Bitch. Holy Spirit, what's the possible outcome for Jim and I? Possible outcome. I like smiling on this side. You see my dimple. I only got one. The Knight of Cups. Okay. And then the Queen of Wands. So maybe you have your eye on somebody, a Leo, Sag, Aries. Doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who has Leo, Sag, Aries strongly placed in their chart. It doesn't have to be their sun sign. Um, and I know everybody gonna be like, "What sun sign? What that mean?" we are more than just our sun sign, what we usually say your zodiac sign is. You have a moon, you have Venus, Mercury, a rising, and then there's other planets. But it could be somebody with this placed in their chart, or it could just be somebody that's very attractive. Um, he or she could be very feisty, passionate. It could even be somebody who's a go-getter. It could be somebody that gets a lot of attention. But I feel like somebody probably will be offering somebody love. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is them. Somebody could be offering somebody love. This could be a knight in shining armor. I'm getting that that's you though, Gemini, because Geminis are usually knights in shining armor. I love Gemini, even though some of them get on my nerves, but I love Geminis. But the Knight of Cups actually represents it is a Gemini card, even though it's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It also could represent Gemini, Virgo, and it also could be saying somebody who is a thinker. You think. You could also be somebody who's very romantic as well. So maybe, okay. So maybe if you're thinking about offering somebody love, maybe you want to be quiet about it. Keep it to yourself. Like I said, you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing. They don't have to know. It's not their business. But I do feel like if you're dealing with somebody, it's good to be honest. Because stuff will come bite you in your ass. And then somebody might want to stick their foot so far up your ass that it come out your mouth. You don't want that. Can you clarify this? You could be offering love to somebody though. And it doesn't have to be love. This could even be a dream that you have. Definitely could be some type of vision that you're holding. Holy Spirit. And then there's two nights. Two nights. For some of y'all, for somebody maybe have a teenager child, perhaps. Because nights usually can represent like a teenager. I don't have any pages out here. I'm not sure if somebody's trying to figure out the paternity of a child. Holy Spirit, clarify the Knight of Cups for me, please. The World and okay, the Seven of Wands. I ain't showing y'all none of these cards. I'm just saying it. I need a new camera. I'm using my laptop, and the quality is not all that good. Um, the World and the Seven of Wands. That's first, and then the World. So I feel like this is saying like protect if you had some type of work, maybe you're blocking somebody from having a second chance with you with this Seven of Wands. And then the World card could represent, second chances. But it also could be saying, stand your ground, stand up for what you believe in. And whatever cycles that you've been in, maybe you will be completing it. Maybe you need to complete some type of cycle. And you know what it regards to in your life. Um, it definitely could be saying, stand up for yourself. And then in the World card, the World, y'all didn't get the Fool. The Fool ain't come out. But if you look in this card with my low budget camera, you see this person right here? That represents the Fool. And then that face in the middle represents the Divine, the Green Man. You got a lion, an eagle. Well, that's I don't know what kind of damn animal that is. It's not a deer. Maybe a buck or something. And then there's an eagle at the top. But with that the man in the corner, that's the Fool. So it's like, okay, the Fool is the zero in tarot. It's the first card. It represents mankind, but it also represents like new adventures. It also could be saying, taking a leap of faith. You could be on some type of journey. But with the World coming out, It's like you've been through this already. So maybe maybe something's blocked. Maybe you are blocking somebody from having a second chance with you. Maybe you learned your lessons already, and maybe it's over, like kaput. Um, Also, I see the Seven of Swords also as being somebody who's mentally who has mental dexterity. I wouldn't even try to make up no word. Um, and this could have something to do with work. It could even be traveling. So it could have something to do with using all your mental faculties and your energy to complete some type of cycle. Maybe it's been hard for you. Hmm. Spirit, why did this oh, the justice is at the bottom. So it's definitely about making something right. And then the King of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Hangman, the Strength card, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Tower. Hmm. Maybe somebody's been holding back and kind of stalling, maybe, or they've been stuck in limbo. Um, Maybe there was some type of message. It could have been online or through text. This could even be jealousy, perhaps. This could even be some type of spiritual download. Somebody could have got a spiritual download with this Hangman and the Eight of Wands. With the Four Cups can represent. Ain't none of these cards came out. I'm just shuffling through the deck. The Four Cups usually represents It could represent somebody that's bored. It could represent uh somebody that's stagnant, perhaps. Um, it could also represent rejection. So maybe somebody got rejected for a fire sign, maybe, or somebody rejected somebody for a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Um, Also, what I'm getting with this Four of Cups is saying ask for another chance. Whatever this is in the World card, yeah, it could be saying ask for another chance. But I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, because you know your situation better than anybody. Um, because I know damn well when I'm done, bitch. Don't ask me for no motherfucking thing. I forgive you though. Maybe something needs to be made right. I'm not gonna say that. That was kind of mean. Oh my God, Gemini, I'm so sorry. I just bullshitted y'all whole reading, and please excuse my language. I hope something resonated with you. I'm not done. I'm just putting these cards up so I can get through this what I already had for y'all. So I feel like some of you could have already Okay, so the beginning. So you could have started out healing from some type of loss. Maybe this was a job for somebody. It could have been a job. For somebody else, it could have been a loss, maybe of a relative. I did say something about somebody's dad. Perhaps it doesn't have to be. Um, so it could have been a loss of a job, a loss of somebody that you love. It could be just letting go of things that no longer serve you. Um, it could also be for somebody, this could be health challenges. Somebody could be healing. Cause y'all got it's the hermit out here. But I use the witch's tarot and I also use the tarot of the Orishas. The hermit and the tarot of Orishas represents a healer. It also could represent fraternities. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so somebody could be healing from some type of loss. I don't know what that applies to for you. Um, I see a few nines out here too. But I feel like maybe somebody was waiting for you could be waiting for communication, and this communication has something to do about some type of truth about a lover or a friend, perhaps. It could even be something from the doctors, perhaps, because the Hermit in this deck and then Undines and Mermaids both represent healers. Um, yeah. So maybe somebody's waiting for some communication from a doctor, perhaps. It doesn't have to be. Maybe somebody's waiting for this communication that I'm doing. Um, hmm. It definitely has to do with some type of truth or a verbal compromise. It could be a verbal compromise with someone. If this is not a lover or somebody that you love, it could be a friend. This could also be a twin flame, like I said, because I know my twin is a Gemini. So this could actually be a twin because you have clarifying this kinds of mermaids. And every card in tarot, they all have multiple meanings. So it's like we have to use our intuition to pick up on whatever it is. But this card could represent a healer. It could even represent it could represent any type of healer, a therapist, uh, a masseuse. It could represent a psychic. It, it could represent any type of healer. Um, and then with the six and then the two. It's backwards on this screen, y'all. But I feel like with that Undines and Mermaids combined with these two cards, it's definitely talking about some type of communication. Maybe somebody's needing to be honest about something. It could be being honest about a lover, perhaps, like I said already. Or somebody needs to be honest with their twin flame. If you resonate with that, also, it could be just saying that somebody could be waiting for some type of verbal compromise. I feel like right now, you presently could be waiting for some type of money or abundance, perhaps. Maybe somebody paid for something, or somebody want to go shopping, perhaps. What did I write down? Waiting for abundance to change or go shop. I wrote that shit. In the future, um, hmm, is it two eights? No, that's an eight and an ace. So maybe in the future, because I got it's the fire element came out as well. So somebody could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, then it's a nine of fire out here, and it was another card that came out. Can I put that up? And then yeah, the King of Wands right here. So it definitely could have something to do with a fire sign or somebody who has fire highly placed in their chart. And then the temperance came out. Okay, so I thought I was on the right track. That definitely could represent Sag. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Does not have to be that. It could just be saying in the future, maybe something will be like a burning type of situation and something that's intense. In the future, this could have something to do with maybe working with the public, some type of business idea that you might have. Maybe it's something that will make you very popular, perhaps. Also, I don't want to say this, but I'm picking it up. Maybe somebody sleeps around for money. Take it how it resonate. I don't know how it applies to you. But that is in the future. It doesn't have to be, when you do readings, it could be past, present, or future. Even if a card is like in a future position, this could be something that's going on now, or it happened already, or it will happen. It's going to be different for everybody else. You could also be talking about some type of group project with that eight. It can be a group idea that would bring somebody money, perhaps. So I feel like instinctively, um, Gemini, whether this is just an instinct or a feeling, I feel like maybe you want to be victorious over mediocrity, being average. Maybe you don't like to be average. Maybe there's some type of high artistic value in whatever it is that you do. Yeah, because you got the ace of air, which would be the ace of swords. So that could be career. The ace of swords could also be childbirth, but that would be in the reverse, I think. But also the ace of swords, ace of air, it could also be saying, clarity or needing to speak the truth. And we're gonna get to that too. Um, this definitely can have something to do with somebody maybe that's all about money, but this is you. This is your instinct. So it could be your instinct to get clarity about maybe how you should manage your money, maybe. Again, this could have something to do with a business, even if it's not something that's already uh come to fruition. It could just be in your mind. Cause it's okay, let me show y'all. No, y'all, what the fuck you talking about? Um the ace of air and then the queen of diamonds and the three of hearts. I'm picking, it could be so many different things for so many different people. For somebody, this could be somebody just instinct on getting the truth about um maybe somebody who's agitating them, and it could be a third party involved. Maybe it's some type of love triangle. Also, this where I'm really getting with this three and then that ace is definitely talking about some type of creative project. So maybe somebody is into music. It doesn't have to be. The three and the ace also could represent the Holy Spirit, instincts and feelings. So this is not an instinct. This could be something that you're feeling. You could actually probably be feeling the Holy Spirit around you. Maybe you're feeling agitated. I don't know. Or maybe this is the Holy Spirit giving you a nudge to maybe work on your finances or to master your finances. Okay, so then I have accomplishments, something that becomes concrete. So I feel like I definitely said something about refraining. So this could be refraining from alcohol, sex, drugs. It could even be refraining from material things to reach higher levels of consciousness. I said abstaining from sex and drugs. Inactivity because your actions will be more mental or spiritual as you enter a stage of self improvement. And this definitely could have something to do with one, either having multiple sources of income or you're worried about money. It's one of the two. You could even be praying for multiple sources of income. Also, if I just think in the sense of I like how I try to sound smart, just be using words that don't even go. Um the nine of fire, which would be the nine of wands in the traditional tarot, it could also be saying that you're protecting your resources. Yeah, definitely could be doing. You could be doing that. It could be something that you already accomplished, maybe. But most importantly, I'm feeling like it's more so refraining from certain things because the temperance did come out. Um, I like how I did y'all reading with the cards first, and then I got to my spread that I already did because I usually do it different. Spiritually, well, I wrote spirituality, but this is something that is either within your spirit, your higher consciousness, or this could also be something that your guides are trying to tell you about yourself or the situation. And I wrote, your guides are saying be happy and positive in your thinking. Um, Intuitively, I'm feeling like, well, yeah, that's what I got. But also, it could be saying, be positive. Did I say that? I said be positive. It could also be saying like spiritual knowledge. I mean, the seven of clubs could also represent, because seven is a spiritual number in clubs. To me, it's like about thinking, thoughts. Yeah, a lot of mental stuff out here. Well, y'all are Geminis. It could just be saying, spiritually. Yeah, you could be getting some type of spiritual download. Maybe you need to get some type of advice, spiritual advice, perhaps. It could be that. And this could be about a relationship. Maybe this is a long relationship with this ten of water out here. I mean, it could be somebody new coming into your life because I did see that ace as well. Let me back up. My face look like a Nestle Crunch. It could be saying, maybe you need to get some type of spiritual knowledge about somebody you've been dating, or you will get some type of knowledge about somebody that you will be dating, or somebody that you have already dated. But most importantly, I'm just feeling like it's saying be positive and happy. That's what I'm getting. I feel like mentally, um, maybe there's some type of guilt complex. Maybe somebody likes to be lavish. You know, you like to live the lavish lifestyle. Mentally, maybe you feel like the community, because you got you have, damn, it's almost an hour. Ain't nobody gonna watch this shit. Um, this is the village. But in the traditional tarot, this would be the tower, and then it's clarified with the five of clubs and the four of diamonds. The four of diamonds and the five of clubs. Somebody definitely could be worried about their finances. You could have a lot of maybe mental restlessness. Definitely could have sleepless nights, perhaps, and this definitely has something to do with your security. Um, Maybe somebody will be shocked. Maybe somebody will be shocked. Maybe their finances will change for somebody. Also, what I'm getting with this village card, maybe somebody felt like or feels like there's maybe some type of decay. I said that with that death card, didn't I? Yes, I did. Maybe you feel like there's decay in your neighborhood, community. Maybe you feel like it's corrupt. If you're somebody who used to be that type of person, maybe you're trying to come out of that. And that could be the mental state that you're in right now. I feel like what needs to change is, I'm gonna say what I wrote down, and then I'm gonna say what I feel. I wrote the possibility of being abandoned, lack of resources, desperation, confusion, or futile efforts, asking for relief or help. But I feel like with this Jack of Clubs and then the Seven of Air, I mean, seven, yeah, Seven of Air. Seven of Air in the traditional tarot would be the Seven of Swords. And that came out too in my other deck that I did for y'all. But y'all got both of these cards together, so I feel like somebody need to stop lying. Somebody's a liar. I'm just gonna say it. That's what I'm feeling. That's what it is. Somebody lies a lot, and maybe that needs to change. Maybe somebody needs to be more honest. And I did say that earlier when I pulled this six and this two out. Somebody needs to be honest about something. Also, if this is about finances, because I did see lack of resources, I feel like what needs to change is maybe somebody needs to utilize all the mental faculties and creative abilities that you have, whether that's mental, uh, whatever creativity you have. I feel like maybe definitely has something to do with creativity. Maybe you need to be more creative and maybe how you ask for things, but be honest, because I'm getting that real strongly. I got the seven, two sevens came out, the seven of air and the seven of swords, and then it's Jack. Somebody's a liar. Let me just say it. I don't know if that's you or somebody else, but I know air signs y'all can lie. But it's not just air signs; it's mutable signs. It could be any damn body. Everybody lie. Everybody lie at some point in their life. So maybe be more honest. Um, the resolution or the end result. I put unrealized dreams. Don't promise what you cannot fulfill. Illusions that fade away due to selfishness. And this is the 9 of hearts and the 7 of water. What I'm really getting with this though, 7 of cups and then the 9 of, maybe somebody's wish should be fulfilled. I'm getting that intuitively. Because that's not the meaning of none of these cards. Maybe somebody will get some type of wish. Also, this could just be letting go of a relationship. Maybe somebody had a lot of options. Maybe somebody was confused about something. What I wrote down? Yeah, maybe somebody was confused about something. Maybe somebody lost somebody. Somebody could have lost somebody because they treated them like an option. Okay, man, I done went a whole hour and I ain't say shit. I'm gonna get y'all an oracle card, another oracle card, because I did one and then I'm out. Holy Spirit, I'm gonna do 3. What message do you have for Gemini? Well, I guess y'all deserve it because I did wait a long ass time to do this. A long time. I apologize. All is necessary. Without darkness, there is no light. Like a lotus flower, you can grow from the mud and bloom in the dark. At the bottom, let it all go. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Don't let pain anger you or guilt control you. I said something about guilt too. What else, Holy Spirit? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and you don't even have to be a Gemini for this to resonate. If a message resonates with you and you don't even have none of that in your chart, still take it. Observe. How are you feeling? Sit with it without labels or judgment. Practice just observing yourself and others. Not everything needs a reaction. Ask and receive. You get what you have the courage to ask for. Ask for help or support. Okay, give me another one, Holy Spirit, for Gemini. Damn, my cards all out. Keep going. Okay, I should have said that with that Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, yeah. Keep going. Well, no, that would be the 10 of Wands. Keep going. You are on the right path. The seeds you are planting will grow. Success is guaranteed. At the bottom, mirror. As within, so without. Have compassion for yourself and others. Everything is a reflection. When we change, everything changes. So for somebody, this is a twin flame connection. For other people, this is just about manifesting what you desire, and whatever you believe, you can achieve. Has what is it? The steps of manifestation, I think, is your thoughts. Your thoughts. Damn. Somebody want me to shut up. Your thoughts. I don't know how to say this shit. But I know it starts with your thoughts, and then your words is like intensifies it. Your thoughts create whatever it is, the thing that you want, and then your words intensify it, and then your feelings set everything into motion. So just be positive, and believe that whatever it is you want, you can get it if you truly believe it, but have some type of integrity, be honest, and don't deal with people who lie to you, because I know everybody that's a Gemini is not out here lying, you know. So I know that's not everybody's story. Well, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your message. Till next time, bye and have a blessed one.